then and talk about an earnings candidate that is soaring away in trade with gains of 7.5%. Talbros Automotive Components, is in focus on the back of quarter 4 results. A good set coming there. We do see a profit jump up almost 19% at 32 crores. We also see a revenue jump up of 15% and EBITDA also up 17%. And we have the margins that are also seeing a bit of an expansion there. But good set coming in for Talbros. That stock is up in a way 7.5%. We are now joined by Navin Juneja, who's the Group CFO, Talbros Automotive Components, who's now joining us. Hi, good morning, Mr. Juneja. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Good morning. Thank you for having me on the show.
Yes, Mr. Juneja, you've guided for a commercialization of the 1,000 crore plus order book from FY27. What kind of revenue contribution can investors expect over the next 2 to 3 years?
Coming into the new order book, in the next, I think most of the problems we had that were getting delayed by 1 year. That's why we had a muted top line growth in the whole year. But I think this year we will have definitely a growth of around 15-20%, out of which on a consolidated basis, 10 to 12% will come from the new order book, which is expecting to materialize to the extent of around 170 crore in this year, out of which 20 crore already being in birthing. Billing has started for that business, and the 100 crore billing will order book for the whole year. Billing will start from June and balance will start from October. So we are quite hopeful with all the problems are over, back. We are back to the double-digit growth in future.
Hi, Mr. Juneja, this is Kavita also joining in. Export contribution stands at 25%. Do you see exports becoming 1/3 of overall revenue in the near term, especially with Crore Plus One sourcing opportunities?
But I'm talking about just said about the 160, 170 crore new order book, out of which 130 crore is export only. So that will come in this current financial year, and that will take us near to about 35%.
Juneja, also the company highlighted the 100 crore EV-related orders. How fast is the EV opportunity scaling up for Talbros across, gaskets, the forgings and chassis systems?
Yeah. EV, if we talk about the chassis, the EV is already started. We are already supplying to Maruti new vehicle. And I think at present it is getting exported only. The local production, I think it will come in the market very soon and the volume will grow. Secondly, my major European car manufacturer, the billing will, we have been told, now their problem has been resolved to a major extent, and we expect the billing to start from September onwards in both chassis and the gasket for those vehicles. So we expect this year, my share of EV will further go up, maybe by 2-3% more.
Okay, EBITDA margins remain stable despite industry challenges. What are the key levers to improve margins further going ahead now?
Of course, the top line will grow, the margin will further improve. But as you are aware, we are having the pressures on the margin because of various cost increases, etc. But we are quite hopeful we will recover all the price increases in the time to come. So we don't foresee major impact coming to our bottom line. We should be minimum able to maintain the EBITDA of 17% plus definitely.
Right. Also, Mr. Juneja, the MTCS JV has emerged as the fastest growing segment. What is driving this growth, and can this momentum sustain into FY27 as well?
The Marelli JV, yes, of course, this year we are expecting the growth, maximum growth in the JV. We are expecting around 38 to 40% growth in JV without a new order of Stellantis coming to birthing from the month of June. So, and the new order from Maruti and Tata Motors also commercializing, and JLR also increasing this volume and new business coming online. So we'll definitely see a good number coming in this JV. Very good number.
You're also planning 103 crores capex for FY27. Now, which business vertical will see the highest investment, and what asset turns are expected?
I think out of this major investment is 60 crores in my forging business. That is it includes plant and equipment worth about 45 crores. Balance is for the infrastructure. And this is for the new order we acquired from Italy of 90 crore per annum. So I think that turnaround of ROC of this return on investment will be in 3 to 4 years of this investment.
Right. Also, given the healthy balance sheet metric and low debt, would the company look at acquisitions or further global partnerships to accelerate growth?
Yeah, of course, we are looking for some acquisition of our JV partner. So we can't discuss in detail at present. The things are in pipeline. Let's see how it matures over a period of next 6 months.
Domestic auto demand has been mixed across segments. Which categories, passenger vehicles, CVs, tractors, or exports, are currently driving the strongest order visibility for you?
At present, to be very fair, everything is moving smooth. Everything is, I think we are targeting the same level of top line as we did last quarter, sorry. So at present, I don't foresee any problem. But futurely going forward, the export will give me a very good upswing in future.
Right. Also, Mr. Juneja, this Loham JV is likely to enter the recycled carbon black and rubber from July. What is the kind of incremental revenue that you are penciling in with this JV?
So at present, my product is under validation. We are validation with 2 tire manufacturer companies, large tire manufacturing companies. I think they will also take some time for validation, etc. I think the GV will come into birthing by the year end, not year end, by the third quarter of this financial year. After that, let's see how the volume comes. We are expecting another 4 to 5 years at 500 crore revenue in this JV.
I'm just circling back on the new orders aspect, new order commercialization to start from FY27. Could you just decode and maybe just give us more details on this?
Yeah. My heat shield order for a Korean car manufacturer already started in the month of April. This will give me an additional revenue of 20 crore. My European car manufacturer order of chassis division, already billing will start from June. So it will give a revenue of more than 100 crores. My European vehicle manufacturer order in forging division will start in the month of October. This year it will give me a 20 crore revenue. Next year it should be around 90 crore.
Right, Mr. Juneja, on that note, thank you so much for joining us. We completely timed out on that discussion, but it was a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Well, with that, it's time for us to slip into a short break. Don't go anywhere. After the break, we'll get you more action from the market, so stay tuned.